Welcome to another edition of Saturday Morning Dad Jokes.
Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Dad Jokes. I am Tom.
I am Mike, and we were recording this on Sunday.
Way to out us. All right.
Welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Dad Jokes recorded on Sunday, where one of us is actually only a biological father.
And we have to go quicker than normal because Mike has to go get a haircut,
Right.
which might actually be to your benefit as the viewer.
I have to get my haircut.
All right. So you supplied another canned, pre-made dad joke. Compliments of. You want to set it up?
Yeah, I do. So this is from, a couple things. I'm still fascinated that we got slapped with the DRM for showing a film from the 1920s.
For the first one we did, yeah.
Yeah, like good move, Warner, or whoever slapped us with that. This is, I'm guessing we won't get slapped, but we'll see. This is from the television show, the Japanese anime Maison Ikkoku. And this is, I don't know if there was ever an actual proper DVD release of it. There may have been a VHS release of it. Anyway, these are fan subs of the TV show. It was something I got. It was I think it might have been, I don't know. It was I had the DVD set, but it's not an actual sub. It's a fan sub. And many of the episodes early in the show actually state, this is all going somewhere, by the way, they state subtitled by fans, for fans, please distribute freely. Because early anime, this would have been before, I guess Pokemon sort of was when it became wildly popularized. You couldn't get it. It was a thing that was circulated by fans. Mm-hmm. Anyway, what's particularly interesting, this clip, so there is a pun that is made, but because of the problems of translation, you don't understand the puns, right? Mm-hmm. So what's really cool is, and I can't really think of a lot of examples where I've seen this happen, but the subtitlers take care to point out the pun that's being made. So they give you like the pun is made and they have it appears in quotes, and then they explain why the character becomes upset. It's a joke made at their expense. And I thought it was, when I was watching it, I've seen this show. It's one of my all-time favorite animes, and I probably watch it, the whole series, through every couple years. Anyway, I was watching it again recently, and this popped up, and I thought, that's actually kind of it's a dad joke in a way, but it sort of gets at the difficulties of translation. So that said, this is from, I think it's episode 3 of Maison Ikkoku, and I can't recall the episode's name, but I think
and you said it's normally spoken in Japanese, but
yeah. So you will be watching the clip. The characters are going to speak in Japanese, but there is English subtitling by the fans, and then you get the joke, and then an explanation of the joke. And that's what you rarely see that in subtitling. I'm guessing because there are probably, I don't know, certain professional ways that people approach that. I'm also annoyingly reading what I feel is, not that I don't want to out the book, but a bad translation of a Japanese novel, and I just think it's like, God, I feel like so much is getting lost here in the English translation, as a person who doesn't speak any Japanese himself. Anyway.
Okay, I will load the clip up. Give me a second here. You're going to put your headphones on so we don't have feedback.
My hands, and you tell me when we're going to cue the clip.
And you can hear me right now, right?
I can hear you right now.
Okay. How about on the count of 3, we will start it. 1, 2, 3.
よしよし、やっと乗ってきたわい。 事じゃ。
伏せろ。危ない。
あ
さっ勝った。
この
殴ることないだろ。
ガキは外で遊べ。
やだ。この廊下が一番よく滑るんだい。
すべる。言ってはならんことを。勝った。
I won. Okay.
So I did set it up. Let me take off my headphones. The character there is studying for an exam.
Yep.
At the head of the clip. So I probably should have mentioned that they're studying for an exam.
Yep.
But there you go. So I thought it was interesting
And
because you don't typically see that type of subtitling.
True.
So and probably you're seeing it here because it is a fan subtitling.
That makes sense. And is that guy a brother or a dad?
No, he's
Friend.
The kid is they live in a apartment.
So just a random kid.
The kid is the son of one of the neighbors who he lives by, and this show is based around the interactions of all the people who live in this building.
Gotcha.
So he's and the kid's kind of a bit of a brat. I mean, there's we do see some. I wonder if you would see that like a person hitting a child in more contemporary media.
I don't think so.
But
in a Disney short. Yeah, no.
Disney short.
By the way, can you turn your headphones? Because I'm getting feedback. Like turn them towards the other. Or I keep hearing myself.
Okay. Well, here, let me just throw these back one.
Yeah, there you go.
Do that.
Yeah, I don't hear myself anymore. That was strange.
Okay. But yeah, so that's a joke. That's what I had.
I would, given the play on words and the pun there, I'd give it a solid 3 in dad joke material. It's tough. Like I wonder if even in Japanese culture if they have the equivalent of dad jokes. I don't know.
Well, it's a pun.
Yeah, sure.
So it is a pun.
Right.
The play on words.
Right. I guess more of a cultural phenomenon, though. I mean, like, do they have
groaners?
Yeah, exactly.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I think actually maybe in that type of like animation, it's actually pretty common in terms of intentional groaners. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of media playing with those playing words, which also brings up just the difficulties of translation that you're always how do you translate these things? But yeah, I'd give it a 3 too. I just thought it was interesting. I'd say I didn't groan, I didn't laugh. I was just like, huh.
Yeah, no, I think it's, I mean, from a cultural perspective, I think it was fascinating to see. So, I mean, I'm glad you brought it to the table. I think it's safe for all audiences.
Except for the...
Yeah. I mean, even then, that's kind of tame.
Right.
What year is that from, that clip?
I think so it's based on a manga, and the manga may have been written in the 70s. It's by the same artist who did the manga, was heavily involved in the show as well. And I think the manga is from the 70s. The TV show is very early 80s, if not 1980.
Can you enlighten folks what manga is?
It's just Japanese comic books.
Gotcha.
So I'm curious. Yeah, so it is, they're saying here 80s.
Must have been, I'm guessing early 80s, but yeah.
Yeah, the manga was between 1980 and 1987. Oh, and then the anime is 86, 88. So Actually, kind of in a way, it is. I wonder, I wonder why there's certain things that I like, but that would have been in our own kind of viewership. 86, we're 10. You and I giving away our ages, general ages. You're a little older than me, but that was a pretty formative time. And everything that I watched then, it was like burned into my. Now, obviously, I was watching this later on, but maybe that's part of the appeal. And it's a little bit more. This was obviously it's a little bit more adult and kind of some of the.
Yeah.
It's a rom-com essentially, and people may know the artist from that she did here, Inuyasha. That's kind of I think that was my wife loved Inuyasha.
A little more mainstream. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the more. I never particularly. I didn't love it. I watched it, but I like Maison Ikkoku better, personally, than Yurishi Yatsura. But that's just me. I'm an old man.
Okay. Nice. Well, I liked it. We'll see if we get a takedown order for copyright, but
I'm still kind of like, it's like, wow, really? Like we played a Disney clip, Disney's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like, how many people have even mentioned the Red Mill in the last
50
years?
Right.
It's like, I'm gonna maybe 70. you know?
Yeah, I agree. No. Well, to your point, I do think it was the soundtrack that got the copyright strike, but
probably.
But
and it's just some big archive that they're like, it's some algorithm that's checking. It's like,
Yep.
Great.
So, the good news is we could keep the video up. We just couldn't monetize off of it. So.
Oh well.
I
guess there's.
So appreciative for Warner Brothers being so willing to work with us.
I know, right? Because obviously we're just raking in the cash here.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I will in order to keep the train moving, I will switch over and do the joke that I wrote for today. That I actually wrote last night. Developed last night.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. All right. So, what did General Cobb say to his poorly performing officer?
If you keep it up, you're going to get demoted to a colonel.
Close.
But I don't even know what rank a colonel is.
So I was going to say, you're on the right. I'll tell you the joke. You're right in the category. Listen, Colonel, I'm not going to pull rank, but I will pop you when no one is looking.
Good.
It's yeah.
4.
4. Wow. Yeah.
Maybe I'm being generous.
Yeah, you might be generous. Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just pleased with myself that
right. I was going to say, I think the fact that you got Colonel takes it down to a 3. I mean, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
It's like, if it's a good day, I'll grade light. If it's a bad day,
yeah.
I'll pull out the red pen.
Yeah. Yep.
This is the small aside, but you could buy. So if you put an ear of popcorn in the microwave, it won't pop. But you can buy certain types. It's a certain type of popcorn that pops, and you can get that ear of popcorn. I don't know where I saw that recently.
Yeah, I've seen it before too, where you can actually put it right in the microwave.
I don't even know why I was watching that. Like, I'm sort of irritated with myself that somehow I have this information in my brain. Like,
yeah.
What was I doing?
It was probably in the seat back of your flight, and it was in that the catalog that shows all the cool gadgets you can buy when you're flying. No, I know.
That catalog.
Yeah, right.
God, yeah, that's a thing of the past now, isn't it?
Pretty much. You have to really go looking for those now, and I think if they're left over, it's from pre-COVID. Like, I don't think they're making new ones anymore.
No, I mean, that whole trend of buying high-end novelty Brooks Brothers,
Sharper
Brooks,
Image, like they had a bunch. It was a culmination of several different. Yeah.
Personally, I still miss the days of Spencer's Gifts.
Are they completely out of business? I think they are. No,
they're alive and well in our mall here.
Are they? Okay.
I mean, I don't really know who goes in there except for me. Like,
Except for you creeping. Yeah. Right.
yeah.
Right.
Ugh, look at this. Look at this hat with
Yeah.
marijuana leaves on it. This is nice. This is a good look.
Oh my God.
It's
Yeah.
probably, I don't know. It's legal here. So I don't feel
That's true. Yeah, you can say
out of
that.
turn.
Yeah, right. Have to keep it on the DL here. All right.
Yeah.
So you give it somewhere between a 3 and a 4, depending on what your mood is. And
I mean, I would say it's probably a 3, to be fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it made me laugh.
it's an eye roll.
Buzz.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna pop you.
yeah.
And then I mean, you could do a follow up. The person says, "Wow, that's really corny." I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't even take it that far. Yeah.
Cornfusion.
Yeah. So yeah, I read it by my my partner, and she liked it. She said it's average was her. She's like, it's
Yeah.
good enough. I'm like, yeah, okay. That's all.
Passable. That's
That's
all
all
you
I'm
need.
trying for right now. Yeah.
That's all you need. You just at this point, it's just about maintaining.
That's right.
It's no longer about innovating. Just gotta maintain. Just gotta make it to tomorrow morning.
That's right. When I come up with another one. All right. And say for all audiences, I think we can,
I think so.
I mean, nobody's going to be offended by that.
I wouldn't see. I mean, if they were,
Yeah.
be a guest on our show.
That's right.
We'd love to talk to you.
Why you're offended by this.
Why you're offended by this particular joke and not many other things that are occurring.
Hi, my name's Dan. I'm with Corn Growers of America, and I want to. No, I really don't see anybody complaining.
Yeah.
Well, you have a joke.
do.
Is it Garfield
I do.
related or no?
No, it's not Garfield.
Okay,
It
got it.
should be. Some of the Garfield jokes recently have been like pretty bad. This is I do read them.
Where are they published? Just out of curiosity, like where do they still?
I found them on Instagram,
Okay.
and I think they do the current one. I think they seem to be current ones. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not.
Are they?
I mean,
are they still like in like the Washington Post, New York Times, or like one of those publications where they come out?
yeah, I think they're syndicated.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody really reads syndicated comics.
Except you.
Except me.
okay.
And most of the syndicated comics, to be fair, Garfield is its own unique thing. I have many theories about it. We should just have a whole Garfield episode.
It's
But
coming.
it's
and then I'll have a Pac-Man episode.
A Pac-Man episode. Okay.
Like the shirt there. Can you see it?
I do. Your
It's right out of
son
Right out of the 80s. Actually 90s. It's a 90s shirt.
Your son's a big fan of the cartoon, isn't he?
Yeah, and I've grown to appreciate it after having to watch it 155 times. Yeah.
Slog through all of Hanna-Barbera's Pac-Man. People talk about, was there ever a good video game adaptation? Have they seen the Pac-Man cartoons back to front? No.
No, they really haven't.
Talk to me then. Mm-hmm. Don't talk to me about that Super Mario movie with Dennis Hopper. Was he in that?
I think he was. That was awful. But anyway, let's make sure we end in
And Bob Hoskins.
a reasonable amount of time.
Okay,
What's
sorry.
your joke?
I wrote it this morning.
Okay, it sounds more like me. Got it.
Which is yeah. I thought I had one, and then normally what I do is I write them on my phone. So I actually had to write this one out and think. So here it is. Why did the candle give up online dating? Why did the candle give up online dating?
Why did the candle give up online dating? I don't know.
It couldn't find a good match.
I like it. I do like it. I would give it a. Couldn't find a good match. I think it's a 3.
3.
If I was in a better mood, probably.
If you were in a better mood.
I just heard my son.
know.
I just heard my son call my name as I'm trying to record. So that already like irritates me. Like right as you were telling your joke, he's at my door. Yes, Dad. I'm like, no, didn't call you. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's definitely somewhere between a three and a 4. Yeah, I liked it. It got a laugh. It got an eye roll.
It's short.
It's short, and
I know you like short jokes.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. It's good. It's a 4. This is a weekend where we are allowed to change our initial stuff.
Go back on our.
Yeah. Because mine, you guessed Colonel. It would have maybe been a 4. Went till a 3. I couldn't guess yours. I was thinking more to do with like something getting extinguished or a breeze, because it's not because breeze putting out the candle. Or
I just thought of another. They couldn't get over their old flame.
yeah, see, like I was more in that category. I wasn't thinking match, so I didn't quite get it in terms of guessing it, but I like it. Yeah, so yeah, yours is a 4.
Yeah.
So if there was a competition and we were ranking who's winning these, you come out ahead this weekend. So
Okay.
this Sunday, that should be a Saturday.
This Saturday.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in terms of audience, I think the audience. I don't know anybody that you're going to offend there, honestly.
And a kid would probably get it.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Like 7 and older, 6 and older, 7 and older, something like that.
Yeah. So, it's a groaner.
Oh yeah. I would agree. Like I think both of them kind of go into they pull from kind of the standard body of work that dad jokes pull from, like vegetables and food and like for my like what I mean, like vegetable foods, in your case, like this household random items.
It is, yeah. I do think about that did actually occur to me this morning. I was thinking about how I generate ideas, and in this one, I mean, I wrote out I did like my map again,
right, which we talked about. You can't see it. Yeah.
I can't see it.
Yeah,
It's blown out there. But I did a map, and I was obviously looking around, and there was a candle there, and that wasn't it. But I thought, a candle, matches, that was kind of my starting point, and then I sort of spun it out from there. Yeah, but it is, obviously. There are certain themes that people draw on. Humor me. I mean, probably points to the many.
Oh, Lord, yes.
Gosh.
And I mean, and when I made mine up, I may or may not have been eating popcorn with my wife. So,
yeah.
And said something about a Colonel, and thought, oh, there's a joke there, and then, yeah, it's really that simple. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think of what is it, the movie we made many years ago, where you just throw a bowl of nuts and you say, "I'm nuts."
Yes. Which one was that?
Spontaneous human
Oh,
combustion.
okay, that was that one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we probably just ought to revisit some of your highlights at some point.
Yeah.
He's nuts.
My highlight reel has not gotten me any work though, so or the Max Headroom from The Green Machine, but I digress.
Oh man.
All right, well, good episode. Anything else you want to add before we let you go get your hairs cut?
Before I get my hairs cut, my hair did. No, I can't think of anything. Subscribe.
Ring that bell. Okay.
Leave comments for us. We'll definitely get back to you. It's not like we got too much mail.
Yep.
And if you have a cast that is similar in nature, please share it with us. We would love to support, and maybe we'll eventually one day be on iTunes. I don't know.
Or Spotify.
Or Spotify, right?
Yeah. Or all the above.
Or all the, could be on all of them.
Stay tuned. All right. Have a good week. See you next episode.